Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Dawn Chorus. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on itch.io. And if you want to support them and or get the most up-to-date version earlier, then you can go to their Patreon. Anyways, on the last Let's Play, we woke up and also saw that Jorgen has some scars underneath his chest area, which means they might be trans. Also, we had breakfast. Is that everything? Yeah. We haven't actually been like, hey, are you trans? Because, you know, that would be intrusive, I think that's the word? I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, Lake wanted to come to my room to have a view of, you know, the outside windows. Or so it seems. He isn't one for ulterior motives. But anyways, let's reset my face just in case. And start. ... It's nice to be here again. I almost forgot how this room looks. Despite that, it feels like it still feels mine. Everything is just as I left it. Things are arranged neatly on the shelves, and my emptied bag is still standing near the door. This room is so nice. I think you got the most lucky of us all. Sometimes, again, sorry, sometimes I read words like, what? There's such a chill vibe here. There aren't boobs on, like, the picture. And that double bed. Lake flops down on it, and with such an impact that it almost knocks off the pillows. And it's so comfortable, too. You know, you really are even livelier than usual. Or you really are. It is exciting to be here. I'm happy we're just staying in a place like this. It's a nice change from our dorm. Our dorm isn't half bad either, but it's not on the same level of this place for sure. Oh, Dark. You're supposed to show me the photo. Is it ready yet? Yes. It takes like 10 minutes. It was already developed by the time we got food. I should change into fresh clothes, but I'll do that in a moment. I sit down on the bed, take the photo out, and put it between us. I'm curious of the results too. Mlem. This is so cool. He blips. I didn't notice it in the room or at breakfast, but he seems really tired in the photo, like he didn't sleep for a day. He leans on me, his eyes still on the photo. Can I have it? Sure thing. I took it for you. Thank you, Dark. You're the best. The weight pressing against my shoulder slowly increases. I turn to look at Lake and see his head pressed against my arm limply. His lips are slightly open, his two cute fangs peeking slightly and glistening with saliva. White strands of hair obscure most of his face, shining in the morning lights like silver. He's asleep. He must have been really tired, much more than I could tell from the way he acted. I feel a sudden urge to pet his head, but I don't want to wake him up, so instead I sit still and let him rest. Man, I don't think I've ever seen anybody tired like that. Not even when I pulled an over 24-hour shift. Though, if I did lay my head somewhere, I might have been sleepy. He looks like he needs that. There's still a lot of time until lectures. We can just stay here and watch the trees disappear under the snow outside. Or think of the times I spent with Lake. There are less of them than I would like. I really need to meet with them more often once we're back. Once it's warmer, I could take him to the beach. There are some okay ones not too far from Anslo. They're nowhere near as nice as the ones in Italy, but still. I should have played some music. Even with Lake sleeping, it would be nice to listen to something together instead of sitting in silence. I wonder what kind of music he likes. I never saw him listening to any music, now that I think of it. Maybe he doesn't like music? No, that's not possible. I don't know anyone who could say that with full honesty. I consider him my friend, yet there's so much I don't know about him. I can't ask him now, though. He looks so helpless and vulnerable sleeping, and a bit silly, but in an endearing way. Also, there's a question. If we can't see most of his face, how did you see his fangs being out? I lean on my other arm and look out the window. The white snowflakes dare to get the wind. Sorry, reading makes me yawn. Outside, now remind me of Lake's Maine. I stand up and stretch out, groaning lightly. The chairs here definitely weren't designed for watching hour-long lecture mind. Lake, it's over now. Huh? Lake rubs his eyes, looking around in confusion. Lecture's over. We have a break. The next one's in an hour. Oh, right. Good thing you don't snore. You slept through half of this one. Though, it's my fault. Maybe I shouldn't have talked him into going to a lecture about neurobiology. It turned out to be pretty technical, and I very well understand it couldn't be too interesting for him. That bad, huh? Sorry, Dark. I'm a wreck today. Why, though? We didn't go to sleep that late. Yeah, but I couldn't sleep for a few hours after that. I'm like that sometimes. How about we go for a walk? That should wake up a bit. Look at her. I don't know why maybe it's because it's cold and makes me a bit sleepy. Sorry, I think I'll just go in my room and nap for a bit. A, cat nap? Hey, that's fine too. You look like you need some rest. Let's get you to your room, okay? Link nods sleepily, then leans on me. That's not how you get to your room. Sorry, but I'm not carrying you there. At least, not this time. I know. He wraps arms around me and doesn't let go anyway. Around us, people leave the makeshift lecture hall, shooting us some weird looks along the way. Not that I mind, though. I'm used to them. Feeling okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll go now. I think I need to find my way to my room. Lake joins the stream of people exiting the room without looking back. Looks like I have an hour to myself. What should I do? We'll figure out how to not yawn all the time. Let's see. We'd be looking for Miko most of the time, though. Let's just quickly poke it. Poke. Huh. Maybe we didn't do that. Go to my room? That is a question. What do these things do? Because, you know, I'm going to be mainlining our Lionel friend. So what should we do? Well, looking for Miko would definitely be Miko. Stay in my room, not sure. Stay here? I don't think Lake would come back here. What is this one? Okay, that would be Tall Roof. Though that would be interesting. What would he say? Because I think I remember doing that during Devin's route, and he's like, "So, you banging the teacher? Ooh, ooh." I guess go to my room. I guess with other people's routes, we just kind of had something already in mind, you know? Back in my room again. The air here smells comforting, the wood nice and clean. I walk up straight to my bed and flap down onto it, letting the soft mattress support me, ooh, and sighing loudly. It was good to let go. And having a huge bed for myself is pretty great too. I lie like this for a while, enjoying the silence. I have a bit less than an hour for myself. There's not much I can do in that time. Maybe I should also take a nap? I wonder how Lake's doing. When the lecture started, he was just deflated in his seat and slept through half of them. Poor Lion. I'll have to make him go to bed earlier today. I'll just grab a book for now and read a bit. I took 2 different ones with me and haven't started either yet. I put on some music and flop back on the bed to indulge myself in vivid hallucinations until the lectures resume. Oh, that one's quite fast, isn't it? Maybe for you. Lectures day have concluded. I talked both with Jorgen in to join me for the last one, and Reem tagged along with Jorgen. This many in a row is, well, a lot. Too many for me, to be frank. I didn't attend all of them, but still, it's well into the afternoon already. The last one was interesting, at least. I never knew dolphins could communicate with us and understand the grammar of our language. So wait, is this a thing that actually exists, or is this kind of a furry world kind of thing? The lecturer could show us more of the experiments themselves. That was the most interesting. That one was nice, yeah. But a shame we missed a few I went to see, though. I was excited to hear about brain implants, and we got equilibria of stellar systems instead. So, what plans do you have now? We're free for the rest of the day, sans the dinner. Sans the dinner? What sans? Yeah, I need to resume working on a project for the university. I'm already a bit behind on it. Oh, now? Yeah, I won't have time for it after the camp. I'll try to finish it quickly and have a free evening. So, see you later? See ya. Damn, working during the camp. He's crazy. You could take a lesson from him, you know? Thank you, I'm fine. So, how about you two? Any ideas about what to do now? How about a walk? I could use some exercise after sitting all day. I'll just need to check my neck. I'll go back to our room for now. I want to finish reading the book I started yesterday. Walk sounds nice. I'm up for that. Okay, let's grab jackets, and we can meet in the entrance then. Oh, I'm fine going out as I am. I can wait for you in the lobby. I nod and continue down the corridor with Jorgen alone. Neither of us speak until we reach the stairs. The silence doesn't feel uncomfortable, but still feels like I should say something. What book are you reading? A book about near-death experiences. You know, the one I was talking about earlier today? That's why I mentioned the topic earlier today. Fair enough. It features both theoretical data and accounts from people who went through them. The topic is interesting, but ultimately, I was only disappointed by what I have read. I started it, though, so it feels like I should finish. Disappointed? You seem to be fascinated by the topic. Yes, but then I read some more about it after breakfast. I don't really believe these experiences are inexplicable or metaphysical in any way. It's more of your field of study, but I know a bit about the topic too. Their impact on people that experience them is what is interesting. What people see during these visions, tunnels of light, celestial beings talking to them, life review, out-of-body experiences, a sense of peace, what people describe is pretty much identical to DMT trip. In fact, it's entirely possible that it's exactly what triggers these effects, naturally produced DMT flooding the brains as we die. Still, they usually have positive effects on people that experience them, not unlike regular DMT trips though. Just the context is dissimilar, so the lessons learned are likely lesser. I don't know. It sounds pretty bleak, you know? Maybe. Not to me. How do you know all this, though? Why the interest in the topic? Let's say I've done a lot in my life already, and you see a lot of things going around clubs. I'll go continue reading. Don't make Lake wait too long for you. Ah, right. The door closes after Jorgen, and the silence that comes after it seems louder than the conversation. I turn around and continue to my room. What crazy weather. Speaking of which, I'm having crazy weather in Texas, because we're having an Alberta Clipper, otherwise known as a polar vortex. Basically, all the cold air from Canada comes down here, and, is replaced by warmer temperature in Canada. It's not bad. At least it's almost not snowing anymore. Indeed, it seems to be getting better. The sun is peeking from behind the clouds, painting the valley before us with yellow hues. No wait, that's P. Damn it, Jorgen. I really could live here. I don't think I would ever get tired of this view. I'd have enough after a week, I bet. I already lived most of my life in the middle of nowhere. What interesting could I find here? Just more of the same, if you say so. Though I still have high hopes for the town tomorrow. It's cold, so I start trotting along at the guest house, Lake walking beside me. We don't say much, just taking in the scenery and the serene atmosphere of this place. There's no one other than us for a few kilometer radius, most likely. Even with Lake by my side, I feel a tad solitary. Dark, have you seen him? Who? Not who. It's what? It's a film. Oh. What about? I don't want to tell Lake, especially seeing him walk around in his flannel shirt only, but the cold is getting to me, and I'm not really up for it anymore. Any more ambitious conversations. I can swear I read. It's sort of a sci-fi romance, but not really. A guy, fresh out of divorce, downloads a new AI operation system and falls in love with it. Okay, so basically the movie Her, which was a really odd movie. That sounds kind of stupid. But does it really? I can't imagine that happening. People seem to be getting lonelier and lonelier, and the contact between us seems to be getting more and more virtual. Maybe it's the future? No, maybe it isn't. It's really well done. I like it because it's the... Sorry, I got herpes all of a sudden. And then all of a sudden he got. Dirty boy, what's wrong with me? I like it because it's the warmest film I know, which is an odd phrase. I was listening to a track from the soundtrack on my way here. I've been thinking about it since then. I feel like I need this film in my life right now. I haven't seen it, so there's not much I can say to reply that. But it's good to know that Lake listens to any music. Suddenly, one of the guest house windows opens for a brief moment, and out of it, at high velocity flies a phone. It hits the ground with a muted thud, leaving a hollow in the snow cover. What the hell was that? Hey, Lake, wasn't that your window? Oh damn, what the hell is going on in there? Should we go check? Lake leans and picks up the phone from the snow. It's Jorgen's. We definitely should go check. That is quite interesting. Without a glance behind, Lake walks off to the entrance and I follow his steps. She can take her stupid messages and shove them up her fat, spoiled, furry ass. Despite the closed door, we can hear Jorgen loud and clear. Do you think it's safe to go inside? I hope. I don't think I've ever heard him be this mad, though. Okay, you go in first. Me? Why me? Because it's your room and your friend, damn it. Right. Okay, give me a moment. Oh, this is a new character. It is quite very interesting because, like, I guess there was the one guy that, was outside and he had like a CG and a image thing, but then like the person that came in, I guess this game does more minor these things. But anyways, I digress. Let's get to the interesting part. Went to the room to see not only Jorgen, but also a lamb I haven't met yet. Wow, she's really tall. It looks like they're having a heated discussion, but stop as soon as we enter. Hello. I don't think it's a good time for a visit. Could you give us a moment? No. No. No need to. You can stay. That's Dark. They're my friend. Dark, this is... Gudrun. Gudrun? My pleasure to meet you. Likewise. I got your phone here, Jorgen. Just put it anywhere. I don't even want to see it now. Is everything alright? Well, no, not really. Jorgen sighs and deflates, his shoulders dropping a notch. I got a message from someone that used to be close to me. We were in the same class in high school, but grew apart after it. She was fine with me being an edgy punk at the start of school, but apparently psychedelic subculture with all their positivity and openness was a bit too much for her. So imagine that this asshole had the nerve to draw me a message, persuading me to change my mind about transitioning. In Yevla Dristek, gladly that ship has sailed. I never thought I'd see Jorgen angry, let alone this mad. Though, hearing the story, not without a good reason. I only asked her where she got my number, and then blocked her. And imagine that, of course, my caring parents asked her to do that. Jorgen starts to tiptoe around in a tiny circle, his jaw clenched and paws curled into fists. I messaged them, what the fuck were they thinking? And my father replied that he wants to have his daughter he loves back. Well, guess what? She never existed in the first place. I just threw the phone out the window before I wrote something I could regret later, but wrote to Gudrun to come before that. Jorgen's words ring in my ears. What the hell is this fucked up situation? That's really harsh. I'm sorry, Jorgen. Family should be a safe place where you can always feel welcome. I could always count on mine, even if we weren't very close anymore. I still know I have some place to go if things go wrong. It's hard for me to imagine not having that. It's fine. We never really understood each other. I don't think we've ever been a happy family. They're conservative, with an aggressively middle-class mentality. The same kind of people who gave rise to fascism. They always tried to imbue that rigid system of values into me, and I never liked that. Sorry, I'm smiling because I just turned towards Lake, who just seems to have that little happy face, and I'm like, not the type of face to have in this situation, like, maybe a bit of oversight, or maybe I'm just looking into it too much. Anyways, I'm fine without them. I don't live with them. I don't talk to them. I don't really care about them either. I just wish they would stop trying to reach me. I want to hug the poor bat, but I don't think he'd appreciate that. He doesn't seem like the type to enjoy physical contact. Well, maybe they have good intentions and care about you, but they're just bad at showing that. And Squatan. To hell with their good intentions. If they care about their good illusionary world more than their child, they deserve no good word. I see what you mean, but to write off your family like that, no matter what they did. You know, I can't really sympathize with you, Jorgen. Lake? I know. Sorry. I guess I went a bit too far. I know it's not easy for you either. So what's up with Lake's story? Okay, I clearly lack a lot of context for this conversation. Maybe I really should leave after all. But believe me, I feel like I have no family, or worse, that I have stalkers I cannot get rid of. All I asked for was quiet acceptance, and they keep pestering me. They don't even know I have underdone my transition already. Why do you still talk with them, then? I'd like to just say, fuck it, and erase them from my life. But yeah, as you said, like, they are my family. Even though they weren't there for me. Even though they keep letting me down, I can't help but feel something towards them. It's like a gravitational pull. I don't know how to fight it. Maybe you shouldn't. They might just need more time to adjust to the situation, and they'll accept it eventually. By pushing them away, you're stripping them of that chance. And from what I know, they didn't push you away. Maybe, but do they really want what's best for him? Or they really only care about their own comfort? Jorgen shouldn't have to go through this, period. Is there any way I can help you? I don't know. I don't think so. Though, I feel like I've come to a point when I have to make Though I feel like I've come to a point where I have to make a decision. What do you think, Dark? You're the only impartial one here. Me? Why me? I don't know why I would be more impartial than Lake, or Gurdren, or why my opinion matters at all. But out of all of you, I'm the least familiar with the situation. Still, I'd like to know just what do you think of this? Oh, I don't like being put on this fucking situation here, man. I mean, bugger. Because on the one hand, you could kind of put out that thing of giving him time where it's like, yeah, you let him sit there for a while. They might eventually give in. Years, decades, maybe, I don't know. But then on the other hand, how hard are we cutting ties here? Are we just like not talking to them? Like not replying to them? Or are we like blocking them and all that? Because having the parents contact somebody to contact you to say, hey, they want their daughter back. I mean, you could always cut ties later, I guess. Ugh. Click that. What can I really tell him? I can't imagine what he went through. I can only guess, infer from incomplete scraps of information. No conversation give me a true understanding of what Jorgen has to face. What Lake said struck a chord with me, though. They're Jorgen's family, after all. They for sure care about him. I mean, partially yes, but also partially no. Though, to try what they did to reach out to him, even if they're blind to the pain they inflict, ignorance leads to evil. Maybe if they'd be willing to fight their ignorance, and Jorgen would talk with them openly and give them time to process it, they would understand what they're doing. Why do they have to live like this, each inhabiting their own world of values and beliefs, so certain of its realness? How can parents communicate with their children if they cannot understand them? Only the strong emotional bond ties them together, and for the sake of this bond, they can try to open up. I know this would be hard for you, but I think it would be worth giving them a chance to understand you. You have only one family, and I'm sure they care about you a lot, They just have no idea what's going on and feel insecure. You're fully entitled to feel resentment towards them, but that resentment won't make you feel better, quite the contrary. My opinion is that you should talk with them with full sincerity just once, to give them a chance to get a glimpse into you. They can take it or not, that doesn't depend on you. They for sure will need time, but I like to believe their love for you would win. If not, then at least you can say you've tried and just forget about them. Maybe that would give you a sense of closure, better than reading this terse text message, written from many kilometers away. A slight nod. Thank you. Jorgen closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. I needed some time to process all this. I'm going for a swim. Free to join me if you want. I don't mind the company. I likely won't be the only one there anyway. I'll pass. I don't feel like doing anything. I'll just wait for dinner here. Already hungry again? Really? Hey, unlike you, I've had some exercise today already. I wouldn't count on that walk. We were out for, 5 minutes maybe? And napping isn't an exercise. Yeah. I'm not doing any activity before I get some food. Well, I have apples if you want some. I'll pass. Well, have fun. We're going. I mean, when we do Jorgen's route, which I would have to assume would include this here, right? We're probably going to be having this situation again. So we're going to be sticking with Lake. Lake, can I stay with you? Well, sure, I don't mind the company. We'll be going then. It was nice meeting you. And then I'm alone with Lake, and I think with that, I'm going to call it here. Oh no, I'm gonna overwrite on Dear Son. Who might be naked. But anyways, that is. Yeah, you see it was like July when I was doing that. Yeah, did this quite a while ago. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of this Let's Play. And Wolf, was it a Let's Play? So please comment, cause comment, if you like, dislike, tips, or otherwise. Oop, right click. If you like my YouTube and would like to see it grow, then please subscribe and share the video to grow. And please remember Spain or neuter animals to control the pit population. And if you want to play this game, it's free on itch.io. But if you want to support them and or get the newest version earlier, go to their Patreon. I'm pretty sure it's $3 per month. Let's just see. I should always look these things up. Between things. Oh, they redid their itch.io page, I think. Or at least part of it. Do. Oof. I don't know what's up with my body. I guess it's kind of getting over the cold air. Oh yeah, $3 a month gets us what we have here. Anyways, yeah. And until next time, on Let's Play by me, GamerWolfSix of Dawn Chorus. So thanks and see ya.